Well, I think the senior core players are the most important and most influential people in a football club, more than anyone, for the standards that are set and what you look up to when you first walk in is what are the core senior players, how they carry themselves, how they act, and that can filter down in a positive or a negative way to you as a young footballer coming into the industry. And with Sydney, I've heard culture, and we've got a lot to rebuild with our culture. But I'd love to know, and I didn't hear this question asked, how did your culture get to this point?
Yeah, it's a great point.
Why was it at a point? So how long has this been going on? Is this something that you do 3 to 4 times a year, a couple of times a year? Have you been doing it for years? It's only that you've been caught. How has it got to this point?
Do you mean going out into the early hours of the morning?
And then doing what they would do back in a hotel room,
right.
Who they invite back and what they think's acceptable, and the way they act towards women in that sense. Who do they think they are in that situation? From when you talk from a culture that you are no bigger or better than anyone just because you kick a piece of leather around, which some people get ahead of themselves in that regard. And